Screw that up. All right, hey everyone, it is cold here in Georgia, hence all the clothes that I thought I would get rid of, but I did not. Anyway, luckily one of the members, subscribers, accurately forecasted which new BMW I am so thankful and thankful enough to get is going to be a 1989 BMW E30 M3 Johnny Ciccato edition. I should have it by the end of the month, and I'll get more details on that once we get closer. But in the meanwhile, I started shopping. I have this thing, I guess, about me where I like kind of finding old esoteric parts for cars. I did it with kind of all my cars, actually. I remember on my E53 X5 trying to find the dog gate. It was a gate that BMW made that went in the back of the car, sort of like, this isn't E53, but you get the idea. They had this screen that went around the back, and for some reason they didn't really, I think they sold it in America, and then on the next X5s rather, you couldn't get it in America, you could only get it in Europe. So going on like eBay Europe and finding things, whatever. Anyway, so I got some cool parts, and I'll share them with you guys today. First, the car has a tape deck, which is pretty badass. So I found this, come on the floor here. I found this cassette cleaning booklet that came with a lot of new cars. I never had one before. I remember seeing this, and I never had one for even when I had my 318. But you got a cleaning solution here. This is an introduction tape, and this is the actual cleaning tape that you would put inside. Oh, for those of you that don't know, although I doubt many people that watch this channel are the younger kids, but many of you probably know. But if you don't know, when you had a cassette tape, the heads would get dirty, and so this has like a cotton thing on there, and it would clean and remove any dust and dirt so that your cassettes would be played clean. So this kind of came with a whole instruction packet, a bunch of other cool stuff, which is fun to get through when I get the car. So that's kind of part one. Next thing we got that was kind of cool is this. Found this on, God bless eBay, man. Good old seat covers. So I remember having a set of these on my 318 IS. They came with the car, and the previous owners that had them on the car, when you took them off, the seats were in immaculate condition. And these will match. I don't think these were used. These will match the same color, allegedly. Oh, they're supposed to be gray. Well, that's not gray. Son of a bitch. Well, that was supposed to be gray, not beige. Love when that happens. I'm gonna have to put a claim on eBay for that one. All right, anyway, that was a fail. I'll work on another one. Next thing I got, which is kind of cool, are a set of aspherical lenses for the side mirrors. Let's see if I can open this up. It's kind of hard to do this with one hand. I definitely need a lovely assistant to help me with these things. So aspherical mirrors have a weird distortion on the edge so that you can kind of see your blind spot. See that line right here? I'll take it out. I'll delicately put it back. There we go. So that line, when you're driving the car, it gives you a wider angle on the left-hand side so you can see your blind spots. And the cool part about the E30 ones is they're interchangeable. So they just kind of switch sides to go on. So that's kind of cool. Otherwise, you put one on your driver's side at least, and it helps out. So that I got, which is pretty cool. Thanks for postage. And then this part came out amazing. This was done over in Poland. GS Specialties finished this up. And I was sort of going, I don't want to say struggling. Struggling is the wrong word. But I was a bit indecisive on ultimately what to do for the steering wheel. Give me a second. And this came out, like, awesome. Like, just great. The video or pictures don't do it justice. So this is an M-Tech 2 steering wheel, similar to the steering wheel I had replaced on my 318 IS. I had an airbag wheel, so I went to a non-airbag wheel. And the car currently comes with an MTech 1. It was sort of like right before the cutover. I think in September or so is when they started coming out with the MTech 2 wheels. So it's sort of period correct, but I just like this one much better than the MTech 1. Anyway, the leather, what was important for me was getting the right leather texture. So I wanted the kind of the crinkled leather texture on the steering wheel. And also, I'm going to figure out what's going on there. Also, too, you know, they didn't have tricolor stitching on the steering wheels back then. That was only available, I think it was the E34 M5. I don't remember. Maybe one of you can chime in on the correct first car that had tricolor M stitching on the steering wheel. That's a trivia point that I don't quite know yet. But anyway, so I had this guy, GS Specialties, make it on eBay, and I even haven't had him wrap the horn mechanism because the leather texture matches the steering wheel texture like perfectly well. Otherwise, it would just be vinyl, which is fine too. And if I ever wanted to go back to change the vinyl one, I could do that very easily. And then he put in a new centerpiece, and it just came out like straight from the factory, which is really cool. So I'm excited about putting this on when the car comes. And I think that's it. That is sort of it. Yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching, and I'll get more updates once I have a better understanding of timing for the car. Quick update on my M3 Gwen. She's currently on Cars and Bids right now. Bid at 40 grand is her current highest bidder. Auction ends on Monday, I believe. So we'll see where that car lands, and then I'll make room for the Johnny Ciccato. And that's it. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Wish me luck as hopefully the weather gets a little warmer here so I can wash the car. This thing is super filthy. You can't even tell. All right, see you later.